Good evening, race fans. I'm Bobby in the booth, and welcome to a very special night at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We are live for the USORA series, and tonight's event carries extra weight. This is the Charlie Kirk Memorial Race at Indy in honor of Charlie Kirk, the influential social media figure and activist who was tragically shot and killed a few weeks ago during a speaking engagement at Utah Valley University. Tonight, every thunderous roar of these next-gen cars, every daring pass, every moment on the track is for more than just points. It's a tribute. And there's nowhere more fitting for that tribute than here at Indy, where the legacy of speed meets moments that define us. The championship is tight, emotions are running high. Who's gonna kiss the bricks? Let's get to it. But before we decide to go green and see how everybody is doing tonight, let's take a look at the points. Give me 1 second. There we are. All right, your points leader is Nathan Emerson, with 2 wins so far this season. Hunter Burcham currently sits in second with 2 wins. Kyle Reynolds picked up his first win last week at the second Talladega Duel. Gregory Van Ays will round out 4th place, and John Cook in 5th place. Behind him, Jacob Shoffett with a win. Wyatt Hicks, Waylon Burcham, Trevor Howerton, and Todd Chase. Those are your players, your drivers that are in the playoff. Oh man, if I keep talking like this is going to be a rough night, let me tell you. Well, currently qualifying is underway. Just about everybody is done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the qualifying results that are not done yet. Looks like we had a wreck in practice. Number 6 of Ryan Testa, a newcomer here tonight. A lot of new drivers in the field tonight. Let's see. David Justin, Jackson Pohl, Brandon Gibson, Cody Stockhoff, Ryan Testa. Yeah, a lot of new faces here tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, glad to have you. I am monitoring the comments, so please like, comment, tell me how I'm doing, comment on the race, tell me who your favorite driver is, who you're rooting for, and if I do anything wrong. Tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast, commentary, and top-tier production, hit us up. We bring the action, you bring the racing. Fearless Broadcasting has your back. Once again, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. To stay up to date on all our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. All right, I already got some comments in there. I like it. Thunder Valley, see you're back again. Jimmy Gordon, you're not in the field tonight. Normally Jimmy's one of our drivers. Still waiting on qualifying to finish. While we have a moment, if you enjoyed the intro music, go ahead and give this QR code there a little scan. This is done by my buddy Chris. He creates his own music and posts it on Spotify for everybody to listen to for free. So what a fine gentleman he is. So go throw him some support if you wouldn't mind. Good chance the Haystack Boys won't win tonight. Won't win? Oh yeah. None of you guys are here. That's fair. Yeah, there's no Birchams and no Emerson in my lineup tonight. So I would say there's a good chance that none of you guys are going to win. Jackson. A lot of you are rooting for Jackson. I don't have a Jackson on my lineup. Who's Jackson? All right. The Haystack Boys may not be here, but they're watching, so that's good. We're still waiting for qualifying to finish. We got a few more minutes here. If there's something that you would specifically like to see in the broadcast tonight or going forward, please drop it in the comments. I am all about trying to make this a better experience for you, the viewer. So if you want to see more paint schemes or maybe more information about drivers, maybe their favorite hobby, I don't know. Go ahead and drop something in there so I can take a note of it and try to make this a better experience for you guys in the future. Pole. Oh, Jackson Pole. Ha, I see it now. I was looking at last names. My apologies. All right. 20 more seconds for qualifying. Let's go ahead and get into the race information here. Once again, USORA presents the Charlie Kirk Memorial at Indy, and I spelled Kirk wrong. I fail. Anyways, moving on. Who's going to kiss the bricks tonight? Well, there's a good chance it's not going to be a Haystack team, so who's it going to be? For this race, these drivers have one fast repair, which if you know nothing about iRacing, if they completely total their car, it's basically like a reset button. They get one reset. We get 3 total green-white checkers and unlimited tires. This is a stage race, and there will be 2 stages and then the finish. Stage 1 will end at 25 laps, Stage 2 will end at 50 laps, and the race end will be at 100 laps. Fuel window? Yep, your guess is as good as mine. I tried to get the fuel window for a few of the drivers, and they weren't quite sure what it was going to look like, so we're all going to be trying to figure it out and keep guessing. Drivers are starting to be gridded up right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting grid. Your pole winner tonight, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Outside him will be the number 11 of David Justin. Row 2 will be the 64 of Alex McGuire and the 99 of Jackson Pole. Row 3, the 101 of Brandon Gibson and a 007 of Cody Stockhoff. Row 4 will be Kyle Reynolds and the 20 and the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. Behind them in row 5, rounding out your top 10, will be the 67 of Trevor Howerton and the 83 of John Moeller. Next row will be the 08 of Brad Smith and the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. 13th, Lucas Crump. 14th, Brad Stanley. 15th, Tyler Martin. 16th, Josh Gibson. 17th, Christopher Lindsay. 18th, Ryan Testa. And rounding out the field, starting 19th, will be the number 7 of John Cook. Oh. All right, well, I can't quite do that one. So, yeah, that one's not going to happen. All right. Your pole winner tonight, like I said, was the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. He was your Watkins Glen winner from a few weeks ago. Trying to get 2 wins on the season. Number 11 of David Justin. I believe that's a new driver out here tonight, starting outside pole. It's a good showing. '64 of Alex McGuire. 99 of Jackson Pole, who's also a new driver tonight. Lights are out on the pace car. We are going to go green here shortly. I'm going to throw up the track map since this is a large map. That way, if we do have green flag pit stops, you can see where the drivers are going to come out in reference to the rest of the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on board here with your pole sitter, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, and we will ride around with him, getting ready for the start. The pace car pulls off. The drivers will enter the restart zone. Let's go racing. Jacob Shoffett gets a decent jump. The number 11 of David Justin still on the outside groove. Jacob Shoffett opens up a small gap there. A little bit further in the back. Got some side-by-side racing here. Got a little bit of blinker, the 99 there of Jackson Pole. Inside him, the 64 of Alex McGuire. 20 of Reynolds, your last week's winner of Duel 2. Oh, and the 99 is around. And that will bring out a caution. 99 of Jackson Pole. With a lot of damage on that vehicle. Looks like the 24 also crashed. Well, let's go back and look at what happened to Jackson here. A little bit of contact there between him and the 64 of Alex McGuire. That will send him right up into the wall for a hard contact. Let's see, the 24 of Gregory Van Aert also crashed. Let's see what happened here. Oh, just a tiny little boop there between him and the 03 of, let's see, Josh Gibson. So, lap 1, well, lap 2, we already have a caution. Oh. Let's go ahead and bring in your fast qualifier of the night, the Noble 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Jacob, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Bobby. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing. Congrats on the pole tonight. How's the car doing?
It's on rails tonight. We just got to worry about a little bit of tire wear on them right fronts because of how grippy they are tonight. But other than that, man, it feels like a rocket ship out here.
How much is that tire strategy gonna come into play tonight?
I mean, you'll be able to get a full fuel run out of a set of tires. You're just not going to like it by the time it's over.
What is the fuel window looking like tonight?
Right now, I'm currently saving fuel to make it to the end of the stage.
Okay, if you weren't saving fuel, what are we looking at? About
half a lap to a lap
lap
and a half good. So about 27. I would say probably about 25 and a half under green.
Okay, so maybe just enough to make the stage.
Yeah. I mean, it is like just enough if it goes green.
Okay. Well, this caution should help you make that happen for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And definitely looking forward to getting this Puffy Swag Shop and Legacy Outfitter gear Chevrolet, keeping it up here and hopefully taking home the 2 stages and the win.
All right, well, good luck there tonight, Jacob. Hopefully we'll talk to you at the end.
Thank you. You too, Bobby.
That was the 00 Jacob Shoffett, your pole winner and current leader for tonight. Oh. We are off to a blazing start, ladies and gentlemen. I think we made it through a whole 3 turns. Maybe 3.5. The lights are still on the pace car. Let's see if we can bring in the 99 of Jackson Pole. Let's see if he's in the Discord here. I do not see Jackson in the Discord, so we can't bring him in to ask him what happened there. Let's see if we can bring in the 64 of Alex McGuire. I know he was right there. Hey Alex, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, walk us through that last caution there. What happened?
I don't know. It was just tight in the corner, and felt like it just kind of came down into me a little bit. Got enough into him, and spun him around.
Any avoiding that, or just a racing incident?
It seemed like a racing incident. I don't know much I could do there other than brake, but I mean, there's not much you could do in that situation.
Okay. How's the car holding on tonight?
Feels pretty good so far. Hopefully we can get this started again and get some green flag laps in.
Yeah, you had a very good qualifying run, qualified 3rd, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. Hopefully we can keep it up here.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of the race there, Alex. Hopefully we talk to you at the end.
Sounds good.
All right, so possibly a little racing incident there between the 64 of Alex McGuire and the 99 of Jackson Pole. As the field enters turn 3, getting ready to go back green flag racing. The 00 of Jacob Shoffett and the number 11 of David Justin will bring them down to the stripe, to the bricks. Hopefully we can get a good green flag run in here. See a few Talladega night paint schemes out there. I like it. All right, the pace car will pull off. We're going to ride along with the 00 of Jacob Shoffett for the restart again. As we come up to the restart zone, and Jacob fires off, gets a really good start, a really good jump on the start that time. Up to the high groove, and then duck into the turn. Top 4 are nose to tail. Got a few outliers on the outside lane back there. Hopefully we can get a good run in here. Way back there, we got cars outside, all over the track there. As we lap 5. Ooh, 83 of John Muller. Maybe send it off the wall just a little coming out of that turn there. Nice little group of cars here. The 64 of McGuire, 67 of Howardson, 78 of Hicks, 04 of Crump, 007 of Stockhoff. 04 of Crump. Swap sides. The 67 of Howerton likes the low one, and the 04 of Crump will go high. Oh, we got a spinner. Looks to be the 03 of Josh Gibson goes around. Backs it into the wall on lap 6. go back and take a look at that there. Kind of running alone back here by himself. 77 comes in hot. Ooh, that 77 came out of nowhere. Brad Stanley. And the 0-3 of Josh Gibson pays the price, unfortunately. Hopefully there's not too much damage on the 0-3 machine there. Looks like I missed a pass for the lead here. See if we can go back and get a pass for the lead here. Recapping the 11 of David Justin. 00 of Jacob Shawfit. Looks like Jacob just conceded the position to the 0. To the 11. And that's how we got a new leader. So we are under caution again. Let's see if we can bring in the 77 of Brad Stanley and ask him what happened there. And it looks like we will not be able to do that. Alright, we will not be able to bring in the 77. Let's bring in the 0-3 of Josh Gibson then. Hey Josh, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey Bobby, how you doing today?
A lot better than you are at the moment.
Yeah, he kind of got into me a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks like you got in there a little hot.
It happens.
How's the car?
It seems to be doing okay. As I was catching up to the rest of the cars, it seemed like it was handling all right. So I don't want to burn that fast repair up just yet.
That thing's like gold. You want to say that to the last possible moment.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of the race there, Josh. Hopefully we'll talk to you later on.
Excellent. Thank you, Bobby.
Yep. That was the 0-3 of Josh Gibson. From GSG Racing. GSG. I have to see if I can get an explanation for that one. Eight laps in. If we keep this up, this is going to be a long race. All right, boys. I need y'all to get it together. I know you can't hear me, but we're going to have to figure this out, all right? And pace lights are still on the pace car. So 9. So we'll get the green flag at 10 laps with 15 to go to the stage. Well, I bet you they definitely got enough fuel now to make it to the end of the stage after these two cautions. Hopefully they'll lights will go off on the pace car, and there they go. We will double up, do one more caution lap, and go back green flag racing with 90 to go. Once again, tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast, commentary, and top-tier production, hit us up. We bring the action, you bring the racing. Fearless Broadcasting has your back. Also, if you missed it earlier, this is the Charlie Kirk Memorial at Indy. These boys in the league wanted to do something for Charlie Kirk. So went ahead and they threw this together as a memorial race to honor his memory. It's always good when you can do something right or do something good for the community. Our last race was a race against Alzheimer's. We were able to raise, I believe it was over $200. So if you did donate to that, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. I know they really appreciate that. Drivers put on a heck of a show for you all last week. And hopefully we can get to do the same here tonight. As long as we can get some green flag runs in. Alright, as they tighten up, Justin will bring them down to the restart zone. Justin gets a good start. I know Jacob was sitting there trying to time that really good, but Justin got a really good start on that. As they dip into turn 1. Oh, hold on to it, girl. Hold on to it. He didn't hold on to it. That was the 101 of Brandon Gibson. Hi, Brandon. How are you? Let's go ahead and go back and take a look at that from a different angle. Looks like the back end just started to kick out on him. Just wasn't enough to save it. These next gen cars, man, if they want to go around, they're going to go around. There's no stopping it. They just snap on you. Well, I mean, in real life, yeah, that's definitely a caution. But in iRacing, that was a pretty good save. He didn't hit anything. He didn't spin it completely around. So, yeah, oh boy, I feel you on that one. Get the field caught up to the pace car at some point. As we are 11 laps in of this 100-lap race. I think we have done more caution laps and 1 caution than we have green flag laps in the entirety of the race so far. That's never a good start. I ran a race last night, it was similar. And then we were able to have a good green flag run. So I'm hoping that's what happens here. After this, we can figure it out and have a nice long green flag run. Alright, the field catches the pace car on the front stretch. So even though we are early in the race, every lap here is like a chess move. Positioning is everything when you've got a field this competitive. Which the field is a little less competitive tonight without the Haystack Boys in it. They do account for a total of 4 wins so far this season out of the 6 total races. So a little less competitive, but does give the opportunity to somebody else. Somebody else to throw their hat in the ring and claim a spot in the playoffs. Oh, lights are off in the pace car. We're going green. Good call, race control. Let's get this thing rolling. I like it. David Justin and Jacob Schaffet, row 1. Kyle Reynolds, Trevor Houghton, row 2. Row 3 is Lucas Crump and Wyatt Hicks. Row 4, Cody Stockhoff and Brad Smith. Rounding out your top 10 will be John Moeller and Ryan Testa. So let's go ahead and ride along here with the number 11 of David Justin for another restart. Puffy's Swag Shop and Diamond Racing. All right. If you didn't know, well, let's get back to racing. I'll come back to that. David Justin will bring them down the front stretch and up to the restart zone. And Jacob Shaw fit into the side of David Justin. That's going to stack up the field on the restart. Oh, chaos ensues. It's the big one at Indy. Oh, somebody is not going to be happy about that one. I wonder if the 11 spun his tires on that. Let's go back and take a look. So 11's going to fire. It looks like they kind of met in the middle there a little. He fires. 00's kind of coming down. The 11's kind of coming up. That's just unfortunate for our leaders, though. And then it's just chaos after. Right in front of the field. That is like your worst nightmare, being stacked up right in front of the field. 67 of Howerton, the 03 of Josh Gibson, and another one. Oh, no. The 00 of Shawfit. Let's see, who else gets in this? I think the 04 of Crump barely misses that. Gets right around. 08 of Brad Smith barely gets away from it. Let's see, the 6 of Ryan Testa gets in a little bit of damage from it. Mainly it's the 03 just, oh man, comes in. The 99 locks it up. Jackson Pole hits the inside wall. Looks like the 88, well, let's see, does he get into the back of the 99? I'm assuming. No? No? Does a good job of keeping it going. Oh, and then down here. Is that the 04? That is a 04. Let's go see what happened to him after the fact. After it looked like he beautifully avoided it. Now it's like him and the 007 get together. So the 04 of Lucas Crump initially misses the wreck. And then here comes the 007 of Cody Stockoff. Oh, Crump gets loose after he avoided it. And then the 007 does too and just follows him. And then they tangle it up together. Oh, that was a lot of drivers caught up in that one, unfortunately. Well, that will give the leader to the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Lap 15. Last week's Duel 2 winner. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. This one's not going to be a quick hit of a button to restart. This one's going to take a minute. I hate to say it, but let's bring the 00 of Shawfit back in here. Jacob, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, how's it going, man?
What happened on the restart?
I think I spun the tires a little bit right there on the restart, and we just kind of met. I think we both spun the tires a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. But we just barely touched, and when we touched, he just spun it immediately, and around he went, and parking lot it became.
It did. It was the big one in Indy.
Yeah. It was just one of those mishaps that you get every now and then on a restart.
Oh, man. All right. Well, did you have to burn that fast repair, or is the damage salvageable?
Oh, I'm saving the fast repair right now. I'm just trying to fix all my damage and stay on the lead lap right now.
All right, well, 1 to green, so good luck.
All right, man. Appreciate it, Bobby.
Yep, have a good one.
You too.
That was the 0-0 of Jacob Shoffett, just trying to stay on the lead lap at the moment. Yeah, that was the big win at Indy right there. All right, well, your new looking top 10 is number 20 of Reynolds. Wait a minute, no, it should be the 60. Why is he not showing up in my scoring? The 67 of Trevor Howerton is not showing up in my scoring for some reason. The 20 of Kyle Reynolds, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks, the 83 of John Mueller. 08 of Brad Smith, 7 of John Cook, 24 of Gregory Van Ace, 64 of Alex McGuire, 101 of Brandon Gibson, and a 77 of Brad Stanley will round out your top 10. Your new looking top 10 after that chaos on lap 14. We are 9 laps away from our first stage. Can we keep it? That is the question that I know all of you are thinking. The other question is, why is this announcer so annoying? Gosh. All right. Getting right along here. Is he not showing up? All right, we're going to ride along with number 67 of Trevor Howerton. Oh, the 20 fired a little bit early and had to let off. So the 78 of Hicks is being scored to leader. Trevor Howerton is being shown 1 lap down for some reason. That's very interesting. Let's see if I can... Alright, so... Howerton is on Howerton picks Reynolds. If it's not, it's Hicks, Reynolds, Mueller, your top 3. Good run off the corner. Wow. John Cook there on the inside. We're starting to space out a little. Got the 19 and the 08 there. 7 of John Cook is peeks to the outside of Lindsay and then backs off. That gives room to the 101 of Brandon Gibson on the inside of Sud. Gregory Van Ace. Battle here for the 7th position. 77 standing back there. Back. Can't hear me. Oh boy. Y'all really can't hear me? Hang on. Can hear me. Can you hear me now? That is the question. Can't hear the announcer. Well, caution on lap 20 if you can hear. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. Nope, that's not the right one. 19 of Christopher Lindsay. Not much. All right. The sound of the vehicles is drowning me out. All right. I can try to fix that. We're going to try that and see if that helps at all. All right, let's go back and take a look at Lindsay as I was messing with settings and not paying attention to what was actually going on. He's going the wrong way. Oh no. Looks like he just comes off a little high and tags the wall and ends up going around. And then backs into the wall. All right, that will bring out another caution. Lap 20, and I believe we are on our 4th caution. All right, well, minus me eating the microphone, this is loud as I can go with the actual microphone. So, what I'll do is I'll just talk a lot louder to make sure y'all hear me. Because that I can do. I have a very good dad voice, I promise. Looks like they're waiting up for the pace car. And it will be a dash for the end of the stage. Is that better? Can y'all hear me now? Better, yeah. I'm using my man voice, so that probably helps. I think I just need to invest in a new microphone. All right, lap 21 of 100. Another caution. Your front row will be the 78 of Hicks and the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Row 2, John Moeller and Brandon Gibson. Coming down to the green flag. Lights are off on the pace car. Going down the backstretch. So I will, Steven, I will try to get race control in here, but I am just a broadcaster, so I will not have the actual explanation of what happened. Normally he's in the chats and he's very active, so I will yell at him if I can. But we are getting ready to go green. I will see if I can get him at a later time. 78 of Wyatt Hicks to bring them down to the green flag. 20 of Reynolds outside. And we are back, green flag racing. 78 of Hicks jumps off to a good lead with the 20 of Reynolds behind. Hicks has a solid lead entering the second turn. Followed by the 20 of Reynolds and the 101 of Gibson. Rounding out your top 3. Looks like most of the cars are running nose to tail, with the exception of this group here. This is a mixture of lead lap cars and lap cars. At 11 of David Justin is fast, y'all. I'm just saying. He is just moving through this field. going to try to take another position away from the 77 of Stanley. That is the battle for 8th place at the moment. Yeah, he gets the position, so he is now in 8th place. Next up, the 24 of Van Ays. On his docket, anyways. Coming down to complete lap 24. One more for the stage. And the 11 of Justin will pick up another position on his charge to the front. Nope, slow car of the 83 up top there. Hopefully he stays out of the way. John Muller. Cook does not want to give the 11 the inside lane. So make him pass him on the outside. He's making him earn it, but he's got it. David Justin up to 5th. Your biggest mover since the restart. Let's go back up here and check on our leader. The 78 of Wyatt Hicks will win the stage, followed by the 20 of Reynolds, the 101 of Gibson, 08 of Brad Smith, 11 of David Justin, 7 of John Cook, 24 of the Gregor Van Ays, the 67 of Howerton, 77 of Stanley, and the 007 of Cody Stockoff. We'll round out the top 10 for lap 25. And we're still green. Maybe we're going to run an extra lap. Just run an extra for good measure. Why not? All right, well, coming down for lap 26. It's going to be pretty much the same running order. The 78 of Hicks. All right. Yellow flag. There it is. All right. That is your stage. Once again, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks will be your stage 1 winner. All right. Let's see if we can go track down race control. I am looking. I just sent him a message. We'll see what he says. I'll try to get you your answer there, Steven. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and pull in our stage 1 winner. Wyatt, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do. Hello, Bobby.
Congrats on stage 1 win.
Thank you very much.
How's the car handling out there tonight?
Feeling pretty good, but a lot of race left.
It is. You think you're gonna bring it home tonight?
I don't know. Just gotta be in right spot, right time.
All right. Well, good luck with the rest of the race, Wyatt. Congrats on the stage 1 victory, and I hope to talk to you at the end of the race.
Thank you very much.
That was your stage 1 winner, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. Trying to get an answer here. So I guess there was an issue with the scoring with iRacing, which messed with the restart, from what I'm being told. Still trying to get further word on that. So, while there's a lull in the action, and I'm waiting on race to control to respond, tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast commentary and top-tier production, hit us up. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch to stay up to date on all of our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. All right, so Steve and I have your answer. iRacing is the one that put them in that order. So the 20 was not the control car. So that is what happened there. We go based off iRacing's scoring, and that's where they had the cars scored at that time. Looks like we had a few cars stay out, possibly. The 88 of Tyler Martin being scored in the first position, with the 64 of Alex McGuire and the 20 of Kyle Reynolds behind him. I wonder what the strategies are here. I wonder if they're playing to there being a caution at some point in stage 2. Because we talked with the 00 of Shoffett earlier, and he said that your fuel window is just about 25 laps. So the 88 was last on pit road on lap 14. So that puts him at 42 laps, so 8 laps shy on fuel, unless he's able to save a lot. So it's an interesting strategy. We'll see if it plays out well for him. The lights are off on the pace car. We're going to get the field stacked back up and go green flag racing. We're going to go green for the entire stage. That's what we're going for right now. Green for the entire stage. That's the goal. Your current running order: the 88 of Tyler Martin and the 64 of Alex McGuire. Row 1. Row 2 is the 11 of David Justin, back up to the front, and the 08 of Brad Smith. Row 3 will be the 78 of Wyatt Hicks, and looks like they're still trying to get sorted out here. Looks like it'll be the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Row 4 will be the 67 of Trevor Howerton, the 19 of Christopher Lindsay, and rounding out your top 10 will be the 101 of Brandon Gibson and the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Shoffett back up in the top 10 after that incident on that restart. So McGuire hasn't pit since lap 7, and Tyler Martin since lap 14. Everybody else behind them has fresh tires. So this could be potentially a very interesting restart. All right, 88 of Martin will bring them down the front stretch to the restart zone. 64 of McGuire in tow. And Martin fires off quick in the restart zone, leaving all the other drivers 2 by 2 behind. So he got a real good restart there. Let's see. Looks like there was a little bit of cars really didn't fit too well getting back in the line, but they made it all work out. The 11 of David Justin looks to the inside of the 64 of McGuire for the 3rd position. And he will take it. So David Justin back up to the the top 3 with the 20 of Kyle Reynolds right in front of him. Martin, Reynolds, Justin, your top 3 to come down to lead lap 32. Justin will jump to the inside of Reynolds. Reynolds will slide up. Oh no! Car in the wall. The 64 of McGuire in the wall. We stay green. As David Justin puts his sights on the 88 of Tyler Martin. As they come down to turn 3. Is David going to throw it in there? Nope, he'll follow him in. Follow him into 3. Up to the wall. Follow him into 4. And he would get a big drive off of 4 and make the pass down the backstretch. And let's see who leads this lap. It was the 21 of Martin that led that lap. Martin will slide up, going into 1. And then number 11 of David Justin will regain the lead. Lap 32. .007 of Cody Stockoff back here in 11th position, with the number 6 of Ryan Testa behind him. Testa is a lap car. Oh, he slides up. That was almost bad. He got really close. Cody will still hold the outside. 04 of Crump behind the 6 of Testa. As they enter turn 1. Oh, the 6 of Testa into the wall. Luckily, he's able to keep it going the right direction. Still holding on to that spot, too. That was impressive. He hit that wall pretty hard and still held on to that position. Well, he's currently being scored in last place, but he didn't lose any ground. Oh, the 67 of Howerton goes around. And the 00 of Shoffick gets into him. Oh, the 6 and the 04 come in. 19 Lindsay comes in. Oh! The 6 hard into the inside wall. Oh, the 03 hard into the outside wall. Oh, and there goes the 99. It is a parking lot. Oh, man. That was just straight chaos back there. Let's see how all this started to begin with. Hop on with the 67 of Howerton. You got the 101 of Brandon Gibson right behind him. 67 just starts getting loose, and the 101 finishes him off. 00 of Shoffick comes in and hits him as he's spinning. He keeps just sideways down the stretch, and the 6 and the 04 check up and don't get it, and here comes everybody else. A wreck on a wreck. Oh, man. And there comes the 99. The 99 came in late and still hit somebody. Oh, yeah, the wall. Let's ride along with the 03 for this. See what happened here. So you have the 83 of Moeller and the 03 of Gibson coming in. The 03 swerves around the 64 and gets into the right rear of 83. And the 03 just goes right up into the wall, right in front of the 64. That is just... You got the 6 sitting there. A lot of front end damage. And here comes the 99 of Jackson Pole. Just adding to the chaos. That one might end some people's night. I'm just saying. 19 Lindsay, 04 of Crump right there. Let's see if we can get a look at what happened up here. So Crump just gets into the 6. All these cars just get loose and there's just nowhere to go. That was another big one. You would think we were at Daytona or Talladega with these wrecks. My goodness. Well, your leader currently is the number 11 of David Justin, with the 88 of Tyler Martin behind him and the 20 of Reynolds running out your top 3. Oh, let's go talk to somebody from that last wreck. Let's see if we can bring in the number 19 of Lindsay. He was in that. Hey, Christopher, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Chaos. Straight chaos.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding. Holy cow.
I was just telling the viewers, you would have thought we were at Daytona.
Worse than Daytona. Holy cow. I've been doing more pacing than I have been racing.
They know they can't park there, right? That's the front stretch.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I was going through there, and you know what? I just figured I'd join them.
You weren't the only one. Like, everybody behind you decided they were going to join in, too.
I know, right?
From your perspective, was there any avoiding that at all?
No. I mean, I could have slammed on the brakes, but then I'd have gotten something from behind. It's a double-edged sword, I think, there. The front stretch out here is so tight, it's hard to avoid a wreck on front stretch.
Yeah. And I saw a few drivers slam the brakes as they came in, and their cars just snapped right around on them. So, like, even if you did hit the brakes, it's hit or miss on whether the car would have held.
Yeah, hit or miss, no matter what you'd have done. You could have gassed it and tried to make it through, but then you're going to plow into somebody because, like I said, the front stretches was super tight.
Well, did you have to use your fast repair, or are you going to manage?
I'm going to manage. I had only a minute left repairs. I'm out. I'm back out, ready to race.
All right. Well, good luck, Christopher. Hopefully you can salvage something great out of this.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. Revolution, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. That was the number 19 of Christopher Lindsay after that horrible accident on the front stretch there. We are lap 36 of 100. A few more laps to go in the stage. Hopefully we can run it green to the end of the stage. David Justin is back up front after that incident on the restart, a few restarts back. I say a few because we've had quite a few since then, so caution-filled race. But we're going to make it happen now. As they enter the front stretch, we're going to ride along backwards with our leader, the number 11 of David Justin, for the restart. As he enters the restart zone. Oh, he fired late. Caught the 88 of Martin slipping. Got a beautiful jump. Even the 20 of Reynolds got beat the 88 of Martin off that restart. The 11 of David Justin just like, all right, peace y'all, I'm out. I bet you he's hoping for a big green flag run. That way he can put a lot of gap between him and those cars behind him. Four of Gregory Van Ays on the inside there. With the 00 of Shoffett as they enter turn 3. 7 is also going to try to pass the 00. I don't know if he's going to get there or not, though. 00 is going to look to the inside of the 24 of Van Ays for the 6th position. As the 007 of Stockhoff will try to pass the number 7 of Cook behind him. 2 battles. Looks like the 00 of Jacob Shoffett will complete the pass on the 24 there. As the number 101 of Brandon Gibson is working on passing the number 88 of Tyler Martin. Here comes Jacob Shoffett. Wow. He is trying to move towards that front quick, fast, and in a hurry. As they spread out through the turn. The 101 of Gibson will pass the 88 of Martin, and so will the 00 of Shoffett. Oh! Cody Stockoff got sideways and and we have a caution. All right, let's go back and take a look. Oh, the 7 of Cook just hauling on the inside lane, comes up and gets the inside of the 007 of Stockoff. Stockoff tries to save it. Looks like he's going to have it, and just makes big collision with the inside wall and comes back up on the track spinning. That's where the caution came from. Just him coming back up on the track. It was a very valiant effort on trying to save that, though. I will say that. Oh. That was a nice little green flag run of like a couple laps. As we hit lap 40 of 100. As the field catches the pace car for yet another caution. Let's see if we can bring the numbers 7 of John Cook in after that accident. Hey John, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. Walk us through that last incident there between you and the 007 of Cody Stockoff.
I was just telling him in the chat, I'm not sure if he came down on me or I came up on him, or we were kind of trying to fight for the same spot there. I'm not real sure what happened, but told him I apologize. If it was on me, then I own up to it, but not real sure.
All right. Yeah, it just looks like I think you got there a lot quicker than he was anticipating. Because you were able to rip that inside very, very well, and made up a lot of time.
Gotcha. Well,
so how's the
that's
car
a compliment. I
handling today?
appreciate it. Pretty good. I've been back and forth, so I'd like to get a little bit further up there, but I'm not gonna lie, that 11 car is just impressive. Watching him fly by us.
Oh, it.
Like he's in a different class car or something.
Yeah, it was. I watched him start in the back and almost had a camera on him the entire time because he just worked his way right up through the field like it was nothing. It was impressive.
Yeah, it's been pretty impressive to watch him from back here.
Well, maybe you can get up to the front and give him a run for your money. What do you say, John?
I'll try my best.
All right. Good luck with the rest of the race, sir.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That was the number 7 of John Cook. And that 11 sure has been fast. Very fast. Let's see. Lights are still on the pace car. Still on the pace car. So apparently, I'm really quiet again. I don't know why. All right, let's try this again. All right, your leader is the number 11 of David Justin, followed by the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds, the 101 of Brandon Gibson, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, back up into the top 5, the 08 of Brad Smith, the 88 of Tyler Martin, the 24 of Gregory Van Ays, the 7 of John Cook, the 77 of Brad Stanley, and rounding out your top 10 will be the number 64 of Alex McGuire. It has been a caution-filled race, folks. Just one after another. Hopefully we can get a good green flag run in to the end of the stage. Who was that popped in here? Was that race control? It was.
Yes, sir.
Fearless, how you doing?
I'm getting really tired.
You, me both.
Yeah, it's been a long race, a lot of cautions. I'm hoping that the people who wreck the most will eventually work out of the race, but it's a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, we don't have that many that are out right now, and some of the ones that were out weren't the ones that were causing issues.
Yeah. But we're getting ready to go back to green in a couple laps. Closing in on the end of the second stage. It's going to be a long run till the end of the third stage. Hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully it won't be time shortened. Hopefully we'll be able to get the whole thing in. But thank you for coming out and all the fans for coming out and watching this race here in Indianapolis. And hopefully the rest of the race goes pretty much green flag. It'd be nice to see a couple green flag pit stops and strategy and that sort of thing.
It absolutely would. Well, thank you for joining us in the booth. And if the race does get shortened, make sure you come back here and let the folks know.
I will do. Will do.
All right. Have a good one, Fearless.
Yeah, you too.
That is Fearless from Fearless Broadcasting, which, you know, is who I work for. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch to stay up to date on all of our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. The lights are off on the pace car. With by the time we get the green flag, it'll be 7 to go on the stage. So hopefully we can make it to the end of the stage. Green. We are going to ride along on the hood of the 11 car. David Justin for the restart. Again. Outside of him will be the 20 of Kyle Reynolds, who I'm sure is wanting to get another win. Right behind him, you see the 00 of Shawfit. He's also a one-time winner. I'm sure he's wanting to get another win as well. And then behind David Justin is the 101 of Brandon Gibson. So Justin will bring them down to the restart zone. Fires off late in the zone, and we are back green flag racing. 7 more laps to go to the end of stage 2. As they're already doubled up behind him way back there. Looks like everybody singles out semi-quickly. Got the 08 of Brad Smith. Inside of him, 24 of Gregory Van Ays. Behind them, John Cook, the 7. This is your battle for 6th position. Looks like the 00 Shoffitt got around the 20 of Reynolds. Right now, Brandon Gibson and Kyle Reynolds battling for that 3rd position. Looks like Brandon Gibson will hold on to the 3rd position. The 20 of Reynolds wants it back. Oh, Gibson tags the wall slightly. Doesn't lose too much speed though. Checking in on the leaders here. The 11 of David Justin has a half a second gap on the 2nd place car of Jacob Shoffitt as they enter turn 3. Can the 00 of Jacob Shoffitt get around the 11 to get the stage win? Find out in 5 short laps. Got a good battle going back out here for the 7th position. The 7 of John Cook and the 08 of Brad Smith side by side. Behind them, the 64 of Alex McGuire. Only in 10th position, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. That is the last stage point right there. But right now, the battle, well, John Cook gave it a good run. He's going to fall in line now. All drivers seem to be nose to tail as we come down to complete lap 46. The 78 of Wyatt Hicks will pick up a position over the 64 of McGuire, and so will the 77 of Stanley. So right now, Brad Stanley is the last car that will get any stage points. Dave adjusted. Still with the gap has increased a little over a half second. Back to the 00 of Jacob Schaffet. These two have pulled away from the rest of the field right now. The gap is just under 3 seconds back to 3rd position. So these two drivers, I'm sure, would love a long green flag run and stage 3. The 101 of Gibson, 20 of Reynolds, 88 of Martin right here. Behind them, the 24 of Van Ays and the 08 of Smith. Battling for the 6th position. The 19 of Lindsay. Oh, he's a lap car, never mind. A little bit of smoke. The 78 off the pace. The 101 of Brandon Gibson off the pace too. He might have got into the wall there coming off the turn. Cook is trying to catch up to the 08 of Smith. He wants that position. Weight of Brad Smith to get the top 5 position away from Gregory Van Ays in the 24. Oh, the 08 of Brad Smith tagged the wall slightly. All right. Your leaders will come around turn 3 and 4 for complete lap 49. Jacob Schaffet is giving it everything he has, trying to catch that 11 car. $20 of Reynolds. Tyler Martin having himself a good day in the 4th position. Also John Cook up 12 positions. As we come around out of 4 to take the green and white checkered. To end stage 2 will be the number 11 of David Justin, followed by the 00 of Jacob Schaffet. Third place will be the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. The 88 of Tyler Martin and 24 of Gregory Van Ays will round out the top 5. After that, the 08 of Brad Smith, the 7 of John Cook, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks, the 9 of Brad Stanley, and the 64 of Alex McGuire will round out your top 10 for Stage 2. We were able to keep it green for the rest of that stage. Now, let's hope we can keep it green for the next 50 laps. Not entirely sure we will, but we can hope. Let's see if we can get the number 11 of David Justin in here. And I do not see him in our Discord. So we will not be able to talk to the Stage 2 winner. What a race so far, folks. This has been exciting and long, both. If you're the kind of person that loves wrecks and stuff and racing, this has definitely been the race for you. A lot of excitement, a lot of chaos. All wrapped up into one beautiful basket with a bow. Let's bring the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds in here. See if he has anything for the leader right now. Hey Kyle, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy? Oh, his mute is muted. Or mic is muted. Alright, we'll go and put him back. Who else should we talk to? As the drivers come down for pit stops. Let's see if anybody misses their pit box. 20 of Reynolds looks like his wheel is pointing the wrong direction. It's interesting. So if you're new to iRacing or you've never ran in a race before, the actual pit time, if you're doing just tires and gas, will be the same. However, what you can gain and lose on pit road with track position is your speed. If you get caught speeding on pit road, that's going to be a bad day. If you run, so say the speed limit's 45 miles an hour, and you're running 35 and everybody else is running 44, 43, you're going to lose time. So it's very important to make sure you do not speed on pit road, but you're also not slow. As these drivers finish up their pit stops. Looks like the 64 of Alex McGuire did not pit that time. David is in the Discord. Oh, there he is. All right, let's grab him and throw him in here. Hang on. I found him. Hey, David, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Hey, congrats on Stage 2 victory.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
That car, it looks like it's on rails out there tonight.
I hear a lot of people talking about it. I just love this track. I'm used to it a lot. You know, I love iRacing, man, and there's still some fast people out here. Anything can happen, you know.
I mean, watching you come through the field was pretty impressive after that restart incident. You think anybody out here's got anything for you?
Yeah, yeah. I think it would be number 20 to tell you the truth.
Well, he's definitely one to watch. He was last week's Duel 2 winner. That 00, your teammate of Jacob Schoffet, is also fast here.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, good luck with the rest of the race, sir, and hopefully we'll talk to you there at the end.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep, have a good one.
All right, bye.
You were in Fearless, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was the number 11 of David Justin. Lights are off in the pace car. Field is stacked back up. The 64 of Alex McGuire is your leader, and we'll bring them down to the bricks to start this race. Well, start stage 3, not the race. No more cautions. No more cautions. No more cautions. I guess we'll see. As they come out of turn 4, the pace car will get ready to dive off. The 64 of McGuire, the 11 of Justin, the 00 of Schoffet, the 20 of Reynolds, your top 4. Who's going to bring it home tonight? As they come up to the restart zone. And the 64 fires off with a little help from the 00 of Jacob Schoffet. 00 Schoffet's going to try to make a move to the inside. The 11 of Justin's going to follow him. So does the 20 of Reynolds. Your leader, the 00 of Jacob Schoffet, followed by the 11 of David Justin and the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Your top 3. As they enter turn 3, does 11 have anything for the 00? 11 is fast, but the 00 is fast too. As they come down, Jacob Schoffet will lead the lap. Cars backed up back here around the 7th position. The 08 of Brad Smith, 24 of Gregor Van Ays, 77 of Brad Stanley, all right here. 83 of John Mueller behind them. David Justin's trying to get to the back bumper of the 00 of Jacob Schoffet. Battle for the lead. Schoffet way down to the inside wall. Trying to break up the draft. Of Justin will really throw it into that turn there. Let's see. Of Smith, 77 of Stanley, 78 of Pitts, 83 of Mulder. All lead lap cars right there. You get the 007 of Stockoff. Oh, we got. Oh, the 00 of Schoffet goes spinning into the pit lane. And it'll stay green. Okay, we got to see what happened there. Hang on. We need to see what happened there. That was. Hang on, folks. Trying to get the right look here. So Shoffett coming out of 4. The car just gets sideways. Oh, no. What an unfortunate mistake. Coming out of 4. He will surrender the lead to the 11 of David Justin. And on top of it, it does not bring out a caution. So the 11 of David Justin will be your new leader. And is all alone up at the front with a 3-second lead over the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds and the 88 of Tyler Martin, who's having himself a really good day. Up 13 spots since the start of the race. In 4th place, the 64 of Alex McGuire. Currently in 5th place, 24 of Gregory Van Ays. This is Jack Daniels paint scheme. Running in 6th place is the number 7 of John Cook. Cook up 13 positions also. Behind him, the 08 of Brad Smith. Currently running 7th. In 8th place, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. Looking to the inside of the 08. Doesn't push it too hard. Oh, the 08 of Brad Smith tags the wall there. Doesn't lose too much speed. Behind them in 9th place, the 83 of John Muller in the yellow and black car. Rounding out the top 10 will be the number 77 machine of Brad Stanley, the Mountain Dew. Do the dew. And your last car on the lead lap, currently the 00 of Jacob Shoffett after his little incident coming off the turn. Right now, the man in charge, the number 11 of David Justin, is out here running qualifying laps by himself. That last lap, he was 7/10 faster than the 2nd place car. So he truly is running extremely fast laps. Laps complete of this 100 lap Charlie Kirk Memorial Race at Indy. Your 2nd place car of Kyle Reynolds with a good showing today. He's been solid the past few weeks, running really good. He probably would have won 2 weeks ago at Watkins Glen, but had an untimely black flag. I believe it was too fast entering. Last week, he's able to win. This week, running really strong. Don't mind that. That's just my intruder alert system. You see the 101 there of Brandon Gibson on the inside. 78 of Wyatt Smith, or Wyatt Hicks, has picked up a couple positions since we last checked in on him. Looks like he got by the 08 of Smith and the 7 of Cook. Got the 7 of Cook and the 0 of Smith battling it out for the 7th position. Testa has crashed. Stay green. Let's go back and take a look and see what happens. Gets loose going into the turn. Decides the grass needs cut slightly. Oh, I don't know how that did not bring out a caution. Usually when the car spins all the way around like that on the track, that almost immediately brings out a caution. But we stay green. David Justin still putting down blazing fast laps right now. 5-6 tenths faster than the rest of the cars. White is putting down pretty fast laps right now too. Let's see if he can way up through the field. He's currently up in fifth. Up, I believe, 3 positions since that last start. In front of him, the 64 of Alex McGuire. Been an up and down season for the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. Got some really good runs and some unfortunate incidents all mixed together. Having himself a pretty solid day out here today. Going to try to take away the 4th position from the 64 of McGuire. And he will complete the pass. However, the fastest car on the track right now, the 00, Jacob Schoffel. Who is 28 seconds back from the leader. And to give you a little perspective, it takes about 51.5 seconds to get around this track. A little wiggle out of 78 of Hicks. If you look at the not quite the top right part of your screen, but the 00 on the track right there. The 00 11 is Justin, so almost 1 full straightaway before the 00 just trying to stay ahead. Looks like we're gonna have a little 3-wide battle here between Brad Smith, John Cook, and John Moeller. That was, John Moeller got a 2-for-1 deal on that one. Passed both those drivers on the backstretch. Drafting does come into play on this track, so that's probably what made that pass so beneficial, was the momentum he was able to gain off the draft. Looks like we have some cars on pit road now. The 64 of Alex McGuire, who did not pit at the end of stage 2, so he's probably down on gas to where he needs to go. Well, Wyatt Hicks has taken the 3rd position away from the 88 of Martin. Can he catch and pass the 20 of Reynolds? 78 of Hicks is flying right now. Running some good laps, finding a good rhythm. We are 69 laps in, 31 more to go. Wyatt Hicks will throw it into turn 1. Trying to gain some more time on the 20 of Reynolds. The 78 of Wyatt going to use that draft to try to get in close. Not quite enough that time. If you're joining us, thank you for tuning in. Hope the racing has been as exciting as expected. Tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limit sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast commentary and top-tier production, hit us up. Also, if you didn't know, tonight is the Charlie Kirk Memorial at Indy. Tonight, every thunderous roar of these next-gen cars, every daring pass, every moment out of the track is for more than just points. It's a tribute. And there's nowhere more fitting of a tribute than here at Indy, where the legacy of speed meets moments that define us. So thank you, Charlie Kirk. The 78 of Hicks will come in really close to the bumper of the 70 of Reynolds. Coming out of 4, he's going to get to the outside. And he will complete the pass. 78 of Wyatt Hicks up to the second position. Now the gap between him and the leader is 11.5 seconds, so he's got a lot of work to do to catch up there. But there is a lot of time left. There is your leader, the number 11 of David Justin. Out here still putting down blazing laps, with just under 30 laps to go. So we should be entering the fuel window here soon, because this has been a solid green flag run. If you remember earlier in the broadcast, we're looking at right around 25.5 laps. So probably want to run as long as you physically possibly can to ensure you can make it to the end if it stays green. The 11 of Reynolds passes the lap car, the 03 of Josh Gibson. .78 of Hicks tags the wall just a little. Looks like the 88 car of Tyler Martin got around the 20 of Reynolds. Whoa! The 78 of Hicks really loose coming out of turn 3. 88 of Martin will try to look to the outside. Drivers are starting to spread out pretty well. This 83 of John Moeller and the 08 of Brad Smith is the closest thing we have to a battle, if you will. Oh. In front of 78, you see the 6 car there of Ryan Testa, a lap car. Oh, 78 of Hicks hard into the outside wall. Luckily, he's able to keep it going straight. So this is your leader, the number 11 of David Justin, who has led a good majority of the laps here tonight. In second place is the 78 of Wyatt Hicks, as you see the 6 shoot across the track right in front of him. And somehow we stay green. He just needs to get that into pit road and not hurt anybody else. Pit road, it's on your left. It's on your left, right there. And he chooses not to go down pit road, and the caution is out. That will, and that means that everybody will more than likely pit now. So let's go back and see if we can 26 laps to go. 25 now. So if they fill up here on this caution, we should be able to go all the way to the finish on the fuel that they will get. So let's hope we have another beautiful green flag run like we just had and bring her home. I know that's exactly what the 00 of Jacob Schoffer wanted. He wanted everybody to get brought back up together after that incident coming out of turn 4 there. Whoa, the 78 of Hicks decides to go, probably checked up a little too much. Come back on the track there. Get dirt all over his tires. Good thing he's going to go get new ones. So pit lane should be open this time by. And I'm sure pit lane will be a very, very busy place. As they come out of 4, I expect to see them roll by any second now. And here they come. Hopefully everybody gets in and out of their boxes without any issues. Oh, the 7 of John Cook, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, and the 19 of Christopher Lindsay showing black flags during this pit cycle. And that is not what the 00 of Jacob Shoffett needed. As the cars race off pit road. The 11 of David Justin without an issue. Everybody's going to come get them new Feel Good stickers also. Hopefully we don't have any cold tire issues. And pit cycles are done. As the field will catch back up to the pace car. Looks like the 77 of Brad Stanley stayed out to get the wave around. If you're watching this stream, thank you for sticking it out through this long race tonight. It's been a pleasure having you. Next, don't forget to tune in next week. North Wilkesboro. Who likes good short track racing? I know I do. And that race next week will be on Monday. So tune in Monday, same time as today, to see some good short track racing. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. Lights are off on the pace car. As we get everybody stacked and racked and ready to go green. The 11 of David Justin. Outside him, the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Row 2 will be the A3 of John Moeller. Outside of him, the 08 of Brad Smith. Row 3 will be the 24 of Gregory Van Ays and the 88 of Tyler Martin outside. Row 4 will be the 00 of Jacob Schaffet and the 78 of Wyatt Hicks. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 7 of John Cook and the 64 of Alex McGuire. When they come to take the green, it'll be 22 to go. Let's see who has the best run to the finish. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna ride along backwards with a number 11 of David Justin. As we come through turn 4. All right, pace car will pull off. Justin Reynolds. Bring them down to the bricks. And he will fire off about halfway through the restart zone. Jumps out to the top groove. And gets a good jump on him. Back here we got Van Ays, Martin side by side. With Jacob Schaffet, you know he's going to be very aggressive getting up to the front of the field. Just bounces off the wall. A little too aggressive on that one. He'll lose a couple positions due to that. '78 of Hicks, 24 of Van Ays, 7 of Cook, 88 of Martin. All right here. David Justin is already out to his second lead on the match. Wasting no time there. Oh, the 83 of Moeller, hard in the outside wall. He keeps it going. We stay green. Let's go back and take a quick look at that. Come out of turn 1. Oh, hard into the inside wall. Not necessarily too hard on the outside wall. Luckily, he's able to keep it going. He's going to have a lot of ground to make up now. 88 of Martin, 78 of Hicks, 7 of Cook all right here. Ooh, 88 of Martin came in a little hot, got into the back of the 78. Oh, we have a car around behind. Hicks goes dirt tracking down the middle. And Hicks is, oh, we're under caution for that one. Hicks on the inside lane, Cook behind him. Coming out of, oh, Hicks just gets loose and in the grass and away he goes. Oh, this one's going to hurt. Oh. Yep. That one's going to leave a mark. He's going to feel that one when he wakes up tomorrow. I'm just saying. That was a rough one. Let's see if we can go back. Looks like 19 of Chris Lindsay also crashed here. A few cars got into the outside wall. He just got on the outside wall and went around. Wow. A lot of these guys driving these cars on the very edge, trying to get everything they can out of them right now. 19 laps to go. The field is getting smaller by the laps. right now, the 11 of David Justin is your leader, followed by the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds. The 08 of Brad Smith behind them, with the 88 of Tyler Martin. And John Cook will round out your top 5. In the 6th position, mounting a comeback, the 00 of Jacob Schaffet. In 7th place, the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. The 8 of Alex McGuire. And the 9 of Stanley. Oh, the 11 of David Justin playing a little bit of games there. Tried to check him out going down pit road and was like, decided against it. Playing some head games. I like it. Looks like day 3 of John Moeller and the 78 of White Hicks are both showing meatballs. If they have their fast repair, they should be okay. If they're not, and they don't have their fast repair, they are done for. We do have 4 cars currently out of the race right now. A few more on pit road taking repairs. It has been a rough race for some, I will say that. Double 0 of Schaffet did come down. I wonder if he was trying to take some repairs from wall banging down the backstretch there a couple times. Lights are still on the pace car due to all of our takers on pit road. Let's... laps to go, 17 at the stripe, 16 by the time we go green. Let's see if we can keep it green the rest of the way. Looks like the 78 of White Hicks did have his fast repair, and he is back out onto the track. Scored 1 lap down. Your front row for this next restart is going to look very familiar. The number 11 of David Justin and the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Lights are off on the pace car. One more lap around before we go green. Still 4 cars on pit lane. The 83 of Moeller, the 19 of Lindsay, the 6 of Testa, and the 101 of Gibson. Car is currently out of the race. The 007 of Stockoff, the 99 of Jackson Pohl, the 67 of Howerton, and the 04 of 2 cars that are out on the track that are not on the lead lap. The 78 of Wyatt Hicks, who's 1 lap down, and John Gibson, who I believe is 3 laps down. You see in the background there, the 00 of Jacob Schaffet catching the back of the field. Probably went on to go put some new tires, repair some of that damage, make that car a little bit quicker. Aerodynamics is extremely important on a track like this. All right. As they come out of 4, as you see the field come out of 4 there in the distance, the pace car will duck off. And the restart zone. And we are green flag racing. 16 laps to go. Zero to Smith, 80 to Martin. Oh, we got trouble. The 00 Shoffett goes around. Oh, that was short-lived. Let's go back and check on the 00 Jacob Shoffett. Oh, the 77 of Stanley was in the grass, got loose and came up the track and got into the 00. That was a hard hit in the wall. That will probably end his hopes on bringing home the victory tonight, unfortunately. Let's see if we can bring in the 00 Shoffett to see if he has his fast repair still. Hey Jacob, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Bobby.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, we're going to repair this thing for the 6th time, I think, tonight, and try to make a run for it again.
You still got hold on to that fast repair, or is she long gone?
Oh, it's long gone. I've done repaired, I think, 3 times on my own and once with a fast repair, so this does make the 5th time.
How much time you showing on that fast repair, or on the
Not
repairs?
sure yet, but to go straight down the straightaway, I got the wheel turned about 90 degrees to the right.
Okay, let's go hop in and take a look then. Oh yeah, I see your red line. The middle of your steering wheel is not where it should be when you're going straight.
Yeah, it's bad. I think it's a left or a toe link.
Well, hopefully you can get it fixed up and back out there and try to salvage a decent finish.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
All right, good luck with the rest of the race there, Jacob.
Thank you.
That was the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Definitely some steering issues with that vehicle. Hopefully he can get it repaired and join the fight. The 78 of Wyatt Hicks will be your lucky dog recipient and get a lap back. That should put him back on the lead lap. All right, 14 laps to go. Lights are still on the pace car. 13 lights go off. 12 to go when we take the green. This has been a long race. I appreciate each and every one of you viewers sticking it out to watch the ending of this race and how it all unfolds. There has been a lot of chaos and a lot of speed throughout this entire race. And a lot of caution laps, but hey. What's a decent race without caution laps? Come on now. Justin and Reynolds will be your front row once again when the time comes to take the green flag. Smith and Martin behind them. I'll give you folks a rundown once everything kind of gets sorted out here. And the lights go out on the pace car. Let's stack them up. Was rough to be in, not gonna lie. Yeah, it looked like it was rough from up here too. There, Tommy. All right, your rundown. The 11 of Justin, 20 of Reynolds, 08 of Martin. 88 of... the 88 of Martin. The 08 of Smith. 64 McGuire. 7 of Cook. The 78 of Hicks. The 00 of Shoffett. And the 24 of Van Ays. $13 laps to go. 12 at the stripe. Come on, boys. Let's run it green. What do you say? There's definitely a lot less cars out there now than when there was when we started this race. A race of attrition, if you will. They will go through 3 and come out of 4 to take the green flag. We will ride along. With John Cook for this restart. Being able to see the leaders. Pace car ducks off. We will tighten up. Enter the restart zone. And the 11 fires off. 20 of Reynolds fires off also right behind. And we will quickly go nose to tail in the top 6. Zero 08 of Smith, 88 of Martin. Oh, easy there, Cook. McGuire looks good inside the 88 of Martin. Going into turn 3. Backs off a little. Can he complete the pass? And will the 7 of Cook follow him? '64 passes the 88. And the 7 and 88 will bang doors going down the front stretch. But the 7 will get the position. 88 is not done yet. And now he is. 11 laps to go. 88's going to, Martin's going to try to catch back up to the 7 of Cook. Can he get there? Does he have anything for him? Meanwhile, your leader, the 7 of David Justin, has checked out with a 2.5 second lead. A little further back, we have the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. And the 78 of Wyatt Hicks in front of him. Oh, the 80 of Martin starting to lose some positions. The 08 of Brad Smith is going to try to take it from him. Oh, the 80 of Martin took it from the 08 of Brad Smith. Brad Smith way off the pace. Justin, Reynolds, McGuire, Cook, Martin, your top 5 right now. 10 to go. 7 of Cook is going to try to take the 3rd position away from the 64 of Alex McGuire. Coming down to the stripe. In frame, you got McGuire, Cook, and Martin. This is 3, 4, and 5 right now. Moves in a little bit closer with the help of the draft. So McGuire's just a little bit better in the turns. 7 of Cook able to hug that line. Ground due to the draft and then loses it all. He stays pretty close on that one. The 78 of Hicks past the 08 of Smith. The 08 of Brad Smith must have tagged the wall and damaged that car. Looks like the right front's caved in there a little. He's probably just hoping to make it to the end at this point. Behind Brad Smith, you have the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, who's going to try to catch him. 7 to go. McGuire and Cook still battling it out. Cook gains ground. He's just not enough to make the pass. Meanwhile, both these drivers seem like they're gaining on the 20 of Reynolds. Slightly. Cook is to the bumper, and he gives him the bumper. And that will send the 64 up the track and slightly into the wall. And Cook will take the third position away from the 64 McGuire. Cook sent that one in there deep. The 7 of Cook will set his sights on the 20 of Reynolds if he can get there. With 6 laps to go. Your leader, though, the number 11 of David Justin, putting down blistering lap times right now. With 5 laps to go. In second place currently is the 20 of Reynolds, with the 7 of Cook slightly closing on him. He's about a tenth of a lap faster. I don't know if he's going to get there in time, though. Four laps to go here at Indy. Who is going to kiss the bricks? The number 11 of David Justin looks like he's going to be that person. All he's got to do is just keep making laps how he is. In front of him is the lap car, the 03 of John Gibson. I doubt lap traffic will play a role in this, while he has over a 6.5 second lead on second place. Second place car of Reynolds, third place of Cook, fourth place of McGuire, and the fifth place of Martin. All seem to have spaced out quite nicely. Behind Martin, the 78 of Wyatt Hicks, currently running in the 6th position. Having himself a good day. Currently in 7th position, the 08 of Brad Smith. And 8th place, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, trying to gain some ground. And in 9th place, the last car in the lead lap right now is a 24 of Gregory Van Ays. We are currently at 2 to go. Here comes your leader, though. The number 11 of David Justin. The white flag is in the air. All he's got to do is make 4 more corners. White flag out. 1 more lap to go for the number 11 of David Justin, who has absolutely run away with this race tonight. We're going to have to run that car through tech tonight because it has been super fast. Down the backstretch for the last time. Into 3 in that Toyota Camry. Out of 4. He can see the checkered flag in the air. Your winner, the number 11 of David Justin. Congratulations on your win. 2nd place tonight will be the number 20 car of Kyle Reynolds. 3rd place, John Cook. 64 McGuire. 5th place will be the 88 of Tyler Martin, Wyatt Hicks, Brad Smith. All follow suit. And he's still hauling. Still putting down a fast lap time. The race is over. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and bring in our 3rd place finisher tonight, the number 7 of John Cook. Hey, John, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, brother?
It's going. It's a heck of a podium finish you got there tonight.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. It was I had an EOL to start the race, so to start the race from the back and podium is pretty proud of that. So, hell yeah.
Not just start in the back, have an EOL, and then come back for a podium. That's quite impressive.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Anybody you want to?
What a night.
Anybody? Yeah, been a long night.
Yes, it has. A lot of caution.
Anybody you want to thank?
I just want to thank everyone who puts the race on. Thank you for broadcasting it or commentating it or everything, and thanks for everyone being a part of it. You know, it was a fun race. Appreciate everyone for coming out tonight.
Absolutely. Next week, North Wilkesboro. How you feeling?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it. We're on the road, so we're gonna maybe bring it on the road with us and maybe set it up at a hotel. We'll see.
All right. Well, if you do, that'll definitely be a one to watch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
All right, John. You have yourself a good night.
You too, sir.
Congrats on 3rd.
Thanks.
That was your 3rd place finisher of John Cook. Let's bring in your winner, the number 11 of David Justin. David, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're in victory lane. How's it feel to bring it home first tonight?
Man, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. Yes, it does. I love this track. I love it.
Apparently, it loves you too. you put on a show, sir.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, you know, anything can happen. You know, so it's awesome to be on iRacing, and man, I've always dreamed about actually doing this in real life, man. Ever since I was a little kid, bro, and this is the closest thing I can get to it right now.
I feel you on that one. So, anybody you want to thank for tonight's victory?
Yeah. I'd like to thank my team. I'd like to thank Fearless for letting me come in and be a part of the team, and everybody else also out here racing. And not only that, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who's in heaven. So, yep.
Awesome. Next week, we're at North Wilkesboro. Oh, I see you blew it up on the front
Yes, I
stretch
did.
there. Yeah, you burned it down. Next week, North Wilkesboro. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's a short track. I'm really good on short tracks too as well. It's it's probably going to be like Iowa or something a little bit smaller than Iowa. I really don't race it that much. I'm going to have to put a lot of practice in. This race right here, I wasn't expecting to win. I thought there was going to be a lot of competition on this track. I know in between lap 70 and lap 80 here, I hit the wall a little bit because I had to turn the TV down. It was loud, and I had a little damage to the right side front tire. But I was still able to push it out to where I only had about maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds of damage in the pit. So I was scared that 20 Kyle was going to be able to catch me if I didn't get a little bit of that down. But I'm really looking forward to next week. Yes.
All right. Well, hopefully I get to talk to you same time, different place.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank y'all for broadcasting and hosting the race.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Thank you, too.
That was your winner, the number 11 of David Justin. Let's go check on the second place finisher of Kyle Reynolds. Kyle, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
So close. What more did you need to go for that win?
I don't know, man. I was pushing pretty hard. I couldn't really figure out 2 and 4. I feel like that's where I was losing a lot of time, but it's a good week either way. So I can't be mad about second place.
No, I mean, you had what, second place at the GLEN, and then you had a win last week with the duels. So it was a good few weeks, if you ask me.
Yep, it's been pretty good. So we'll see how short track at North Wilkesboro goes. So
You excited about that one?
Yeah, I had to put in a little practice, but be all right.
All right. Well, anybody
just gotta stay out of trouble.
Yeah,
So
yes, that was the key with tonight's race too.
yeah, I keep my nose clean. I was like, I just gotta make it to the end here. Pretty good, but just don't get in no wrecks. So
right, well,
accomplish that. That's all that matters.
Congratulations. Anybody
Thanks, man.
Thank for tonight's performance?
Not really, just me. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. So
all right. Well, congrats on your second place finish, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you same time, different place next week.
Yep, let's hope so.
All right. Have a good one.
Yep.
That was your second place finisher, the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's race results. Once again, your winner, the number 11 of David Justin. Coming home in second place, Kyle Reynolds. John Cook took home third. Alex McGuire came home fourth. In fifth place, Tyler Martin. Sixth place was Wyatt Hicks. Seventh place was Brad Smith. Jacob Schaffet comes home eighth. Gregory Van Nuys comes in ninth. Josh Gibson will round out your top 10. Finishing 11th will be the number 19 of Christopher Lindsay. 12th, Brad Stanley. 13th, John Moeller. 14th, Ryan Testa. 15th, Brandon Gibson. 16th, Cody Stockhoff. 17th, Jackson Foll. And rounding out the field, and 18th, the number 04 of Lucas Crump. Oh, that was quite an exciting race tonight, folks. It was all kinds of excitement. Well, What a night at Indianapolis. A fitting tribute to Charlie Kirk and a race that had just about everything. Strategy, emotion, and that signature Brickyard unpredictability. Tonight, we didn't just witness a winner, we honored a memory. And the racing lived up to that moment. But there's no time to rest. Next stop, a throwback classic, North Wilkesboro Speedway. A short track with old school grit, worn out pavement, and a whole lot of character. The kind of place where you lean on your brakes, your fenders, and maybe your rivals too. We'll see you there next week as the USORA season rolls on. Until then, stay safe, and as always, keep it pinned. I'm Bobby.